What a night, ladies and gentlemen, for NXT, right? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host with the most team on Steve One, and today we just going to talk about this moment right here, the main event matchup: Ember Moon, Shotzi Blackheart versus Indi Hartwell and Candice LeRah for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Overall, it was just a good night for NXT. Good night for NXT, man. Overall, the reason why I'm not going over the whole entire show because I have been too busy, so I'm exhausted. So I figured I had to give you guys something for the channel. So I figured let's just talk about the main event match, right? I'm pretty sure that's what everybody be talking about mostly anyways. Now, before I even get about all that, I just want to say right now, just point out a few things of the show. Freaking Zoe Starks, man. Listen, I've been wondering, like, who is Zoe Starks? Who is Zoe Starks? I'm still asking that question, but at the same time, she is starting to warm up on me just a little bit. Just a little bit, so I have to give her props right there. Obviously, you seeing her feuding still with Toni Storm. It is now over. We will see what happens there. Let's continue on to the main event. Now, main event matchup. Street fight, by the way, we got to add that. Street fight matchup for the Women's Tag Team Championships. All four of these ladies, hats off to every single one of them. They went out there and tore the house down. But there's one woman in particular in this match that really stood out from the rest. You just gotta just not only take your hats off for this woman, but a bow as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about Shotzi Blackheart. Yes, that woman is insane. It's a reason why a lot of you have been pulling for her to win the NXT Women's Championship. It's moments like that. Now, of course, some of you probably going to say, well, I've seen a lot of women, including some men, that does moves like that. But you guys still appreciate moments like that still. In an environment like this one. Okay? Still got to give the props to the one that's doing it. That's exactly what I'm doing right now with Shotzi Blackheart. So I got to give her my hats off and a bow for that performance. Congratulations to all four of these women, man. But more so, the congratulations go to the two that won, right? Indi Hartwell and Candice LeRah. Indi Hartwell, listen, when it comes to Indi Hartwell, this whole thing with Dexter Lumis, still kind of intrigued by that, but not as much now. But I'm still curious to see where it goes. But as for Candice LeRah, my goodness, man. It's funny how I just made a video last week on, and even tweeted out, that Candice LeRah is long overdue for a championship. And I think NXT knew that as well. I think they knew that as well. So they figured, okay, this has to be the night. This has to be the night they finally pull that trigger, and that's exactly what they did. Now, Candice LeRah have not won the NXT Women's Championship just yet, but this is still just as good. This is still just as good. Why? Because she's holding tag team gold. And they actually look like a tag team with the same outfits on. Gotta point that out as well. Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart, they have been a good tag team. But we know that's not going to last. Same with Candice LeRah and Indi Hartwell. Same with them. But gotta give props to Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart. They have been killing it as a tag team. But NXT tonight say, you know what? We gotta go with the hot hand here. Candice LeRah, Indi Hartwell. It feels like most on Indi because right now she's getting all this buzz. What's going on with Dexter Lumis and everything. So, like I said, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this progresses. For all we know, Dexter might be the one that costs them the championships. I'm kind of predicting that right now. I'm predicting that it's going to be Dexter Lumis is going to be the real reason why they lose the championships. I don't know when that's going to happen, but it could happen. But we shall see. But congrats to both ladies. Overall, the match was just freaking fantastic. I don't know how you can talk about this whole entire match and not enjoy it for what it was. It was a very good street fight, and I'm glad. Let me point out this one thing about that match. I'm glad that Candice LeRah came out of nowhere with that fire extinguisher, because imagine if Shotzi Blackheart would have went through those ropes. My goodness, man. The last time we seen her go through the ropes, I get scared every time she go through the rope because I'm feeling like she's going to just hurt herself one day really, really bad. I hope I'm not the only one who feels that way about her. Like, every time she's about to go through a rope, I hold my breath every single time. No cap. And hoping that she's be okay in the end of the day. So I'm glad Candice LeRah stopped her with that fire extinguisher. But there's more matches to come for her in the future, so more breaths will be whole in the future. But overall, man, thank you guys for watching the video. I truly appreciate it. Please subscribe to my channel as YouTube is at it again with the subs. hit me again, man. I got hit again. So you guys can please that subscribe button. Help me out. Get me back up to where I were. 7.9K. I would truly appreciate it. Leave a comment down below on what your thoughts on this moment and this match. Like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.